Good morning, friends. Today we're going to continue our series on deep listening for each Enneagram type. And so let me go over what deep listening is. It's compassionate listening, listening with one purpose in mind, to help another to empty their heart. You just listen with compassion and help them to suffer less. Oh, boy, we could all use that, a little less suffering. But what if we chose to empty our own hearts? So you, my friend, can suffer less, to confront the hurtful messages you've been carrying, many for your entire lives. So today we're going to talk about type 2. So if you are a type 2 or you love a type 2, I hope you take this message into your heart and then allow it to settle in deep as to what that message means for a type 2, and then help them to suffer less by letting them empty their heart. You know, we all began life in pure innocence and trust, but somewhere in our early development, we begin to recognize ourselves as individual beings. And so that begins our search for security and acceptance, and our little minds begin to collect data. And this equals safety, or this equals danger, are the messages we pick up. This equals love, or this equals rejection. And those messages become our truth. So what is the childhood message for type 2s? What became the truth that defines safety and love for type 2? It's not okay to have your own needs. Let me say that again. For a young type 2, the message they took in their heart was, it's not okay to have my own needs. How did that message get embedded in the unconscious mind of a young type 2? Well, there's really no cut and dry answer to that, because every childhood is different and every child interprets the experience differently. So each of us has a filter through which we understand the world around us. But again, these young type 2s heard and processed that early data and concluded, if I am loved, it will be because I sacrifice my own needs for the needs of others. So their self-love became conditional upon earning a sense of worth through taking care of others. Oh, how soul-crushing is that? The weight of that burden is too much to carry. So breathe. Breathe that in right now. How heavy is that burden? If you are a type 2, empty your own heart of that message. Begin to let go and suffer less. This message that you are only wanted if you are sacrificing your needs for others is no longer serving you. It's time to start letting it go. To carry the message that it's not good to have your own needs would be taking on the role of sacrificing, and the one who does the sacrificing, or the sacrificial one. And what is sacrifice? To sacrifice means doing without something, or giving something up, or doing good for others, taking a short-term loss in return for a greater gain. And it sounds so worthy of love, but we were not created to live a life of exclusion of our own existence. And what is that greater gain we believe we will have if we live a life of sacrifice? It's security, acceptance, and love. Being of service, which is such a beautiful gift of the type 2, becomes the fruit you bear because you have included your own needs as part of the whole. You must allow the circle of service to include you, because this is how all ecosystems function, through the give and take, so all can thrive. So say it out loud. The needs and desires of my heart are my birthright. Oh, breathe in that truth. Do that right now. Take a deep breath. And as you breathe in, say to yourself, the needs and desires of my heart are my birthright. My birthright. That is your truth. Empty your heart of the suffering you carry day after day, believing you aren't worthy of love and belonging unless there is no unless. You don't need to earn love. You are love, and you are loved and wanted. No strings attached.